How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'll be doing another video. This is my Premier League 2025-26 season predictions. This is not gonna I don't think this is gonna be that good, guys, but I'll try my best. So what I'm gonna do is I'm doing it through FC26. As you can see, I'm gonna be looking at each team, who will be the star player in the team, and possibly where they're gonna finish the season. So let's start with the first team. So we've got Bournemouth, who've lost a lot of players. Their defense, as you can see, I've made some movement already. Their whole defense is gone, but they've brought in, I don't know, I think they brought in a few players. But for me, Bournemouth, key players will probably be Evan Nilsson. Semenyo is a good player that they kept. Teams looking at him. Clivert also, hopefully we'll have another good season like he did last season. So I don't know about Bournemouth. It's going to be a tough choice for me. I don't see Bournemouth getting relegated really. I think Bournemouth will probably finish about 13th possibly. Don't think they'll have a good season like they did last season. That's Bournemouth. Next up is an interesting one, is Arsenal. What am I doing? I don't want to change the team sheets. So Arsenal is also interesting one now. As you can see, I did some the movements. Key player Victor Gyökeres is going to be interesting to see how many goals he can score. Arsenal have been looking for a striker for years. Can they finally win the Premier League? It's going to be interesting to see. But for me, key player will be Saka, obviously, if he avoids injuries. Gyökeres might be a key player if he gets the service. But this is how I think Arsenal might start the season, maybe. Don't know about Zubimendi, if he will play, or Marino. Madueke won't be a starter. Don't think he will. Trossard looks like he could be out, on his way out of the team. And obviously they brought in Norgard and Mosquera. Norgard might actually also be in that defensive midfield position. Arsenal, I think Arsenal are gonna probably finish about third for me. That's a very, I don't know. Aston Villa, they're another tough team to predict, but I think again key player will be Watkins. Rodgers had a breakthrough last season. There'll be another key player. Martinez, I don't know if he will stay. Marlon also, he's a good player. He'll also be a key player for them. But Aston Villa, I don't know, they might finish in the top 10 maybe. I can see them finishing in the top 10 this season with the team that they have. They retain most of their players, but they've not really bought players. They've obviously Rashford is left, because he was only on loan. So I think Aston Villa, I'll put them down for 8th. And maybe Conference League next season. Brentford, oh, this is an interesting one. Lots of people are putting Brentford down for relegation because they've obviously left. They've lost Buemo and they've lost Norgard. They've also lost their coach, Thomas Frank, with Wissa also being linked to the move away. But they still got some good players here. They got Damsgaard, underrated player, Kevin Shade, I think that is how you say his name. He also had a good season. Obviously brought in Jordan Henderson for experience. Their backline is basically the same. I'm also interested in looking at their keeper, Keller. I'm not even gonna bother trying to say his first name because I can never say his first name. He's a good goalkeeper. He could have been Liverpool's starting keeper if Alisson wasn't there. So Brentford, they might be a dark horse in this season. They also got Carvalho, Thiago's been injured last season, never got his chances because of injury. Brentford, I'm not sure about them guys. Like I said, lots of people are putting them down for relegation. It depends who they buy. If Wisa goes, they might have to get someone. They've not spent their money on Mbuemo's on the money on him yet, so I'm not sure about that. Brentford, obviously a new coach also that has no experience. Well, this might be a disaster for Brentford. I think they might be flirting with relegation, but I don't. I don't know, guys. I'm just gonna say Brentford. I'm putting them down for 18th relegation. That might come back to bite me. So now let me just change that. I think I'm gonna move them to 16th. And hopefully I'll come back to this video end of this season that's starting. Brighton. They're also a difficult team to predict, but Brighton are always a solid team in the Premier League. Obviously, key players will obviously be Mitoma. Daniel Welbeck always comes through with goals and assists. Carlos Baleba, linked with the move to Man United at the time of making this video. Because I've got some key players here like Rutte and Weaver. They've got some experiences with James Milner also. But knowing Brighton, they will be fine this season. Their recruitment is always good. A young coach. So I'm putting Brighton down for mid-table. I'm putting them down for 10th. Okay, fine. Chelsea, the current world champions, Conference League winners. They'll be playing Champions League football. Key players obviously Cole Palmer, Caicedo. Also João Pedro has had a very good pre-season since joining Chelsea from Brighton. And they're looking good on the bench as well. They got Philip. Nicholas Jackson might be in his way out. They also got, because he's not in this game, Esteval, I think that's how you say his name. Looks like an exciting talent. Chelsea, I think Chelsea will finish in the top 4 for me. I put Chelsea down as 4th. I'm not sure if they are ready yet to compete for the Premier League. Probably a few more signings away. The defense needs something. They need another keeper, possibly centre back. I can see Chelsea competing for the Premier League. Palace, another mid-table team. Obviously the key players, Mateta. Surprised he's not been linked with a move away. The team's needing strikers. Eze also, a key player if they can keep him. Adam Wharton also key player. Captain Mark Guay, looks like he could be going to Liverpool at the time of making this video. Obviously Dean Henderson, the hero of the Community Shield. But Palace, I think Palace will be fine this season. I think they are again mid-table. Mateta will probably be top scorer again. So I'll put Palace, don't think they'll finish in the top half. I'll put Palace for maybe 12th, 11th, 12th, somewhere there. Everton, David Moyes team. So what can I say about Everton? Key players will obviously be Ndai, Brantwaite, Mikolenko, Pickford also. Okay, Ashley Young is gone, Calvert-Lewin is gone. I've not moved them away yet. But they made one signing which could be a big signing. Jack Grealish joined them on loan from City. He's gonna be their key player in the season, a creative player. There's not much I can say about Everton, but I think Everton will be alright. They flirted with the relegation a few seasons ago. So I think I'll put Everton down for probably 15th, where my team finished last season. Fulham, I don't know about Fulham. I don't even know if they made any big signings. Obviously, key players they got here: Jimenez, Iwobi, Robinson. I'm surprised he's not moved yet. He's a good player. Fulham, I think they'll be fine also. I think they will also be mid-table, somewhere there. I'll put Fulham down for 13th. No, I can't put in 13th. Bournemouth's already 13th. Possibly 11th. Do I have anyone there? No, I don't. It's going to be between Fulham and Palace for that mid-table, 11th, 13th. Ipswich not there, Leicester's not there. Liverpool, the defending champions. Where do I start with key players? They got so many key players. They got Bert, they got a new striker, Ikatike. Isak also linked with him. If they get Isak, it's going to be easy for them to win the league. Obviously, key players, basically the whole team. They got Bert, Salah, Gravenberg, McAllister, the back line. They got two new fullbacks, Kirkes and Frimpong. Exciting young fullbacks. Van Dijk, Allison. The bench also, they got some key players. Liverpool, I'm gonna say Liverpool are gonna. I think Liverpool are gonna defend the title. If they get Isak, it's a definite. But I'm putting them down for first. And now it's my team, Man United. This is gonna be interesting. Obviously, United has brought in some players. New striker Benjamin Sesko. We got Mbemo, Cunha. They got. Obviously, this is the formation that they're currently playing with the coach. I don't know how they will play in the midfield. I don't like Bruno Fernandes in this position. He should be where Cunha and Mbemo is, but coach won't change his formation. Togo had a good pre-season. Hopefully Martinez will be back. I think this will be our best centre backs here. Depending if we get another midfielder. If we get Palaiba, he can play in the midfield. A new keeper we need. Obviously we got some youngsters coming through also. Some players needs to move out here. Eriksen is gone already. Sancho needs to go. Garnacho needs to go. Xerxes also there. We've got Obi. Got also Aiden Heaven. Also looks like a good prospect in defense. Man United, I'm not sure actually where they're gonna finish. I'll put them down for 7th this season. Chasing Europe, maybe not getting there yet. Maybe one step away from it. City. Obviously key players, De Bruyne's gone, I need to move him out. Obviously lots of them, they've got Haaland, got some new signings, Shirky, Reinders, got Ait Nouri from Wolves. And obviously their bench is also strong. Rodri, I think is an injury, got Silva, Foden, Mamouche also as well. And they brought in another keeper, Trafford, who was by them before. So City are obviously going to be title contenders this season. They want their title back, and I think that they're going to finish probably second. It might be a close title race this season. If City can be at their best. Newcastle, they're also an interesting one. Minus Isak, who will probably leave. I don't see him staying at Newcastle with the things going on now. But they have a solid team. The midfield, probably one of the best midfields in the Premier League, in my mind. Good defense as well. Good keeper. They got Ramsdale in as backup. Lewis Wall had a good breakthrough season. They got Elanga also from Nottingham Forest, who had a good season there. I can see Newcastle, they might have a good season again, even when Isak leaves. I can see them finishing in the top 6 maybe. Possibly 5th again. I think they finished 5th last season. 5th or 6th. I'm gonna put them down for 5th, which is controversial, but anyway, this is just my opinion, my predictions. I'm sure everyone has their own predictions. Got Nottingham Forest, had a good season last season, should have qualified for the Champions League. James White was supposed to leave, but yeah, the whole situation. Chris Wood will be important, the two of them. Milinkovic had a good season. Ola Aina, the keeper Matt Sells had a very good season. I'm expecting Forest to have another good season. I'm surprised they've not spent any big money on players to improve their squad, but I think they will have another good season. I see Forest finishing possibly 8th. Do I have anyone by 8th? Yes, I have Villa by 8th. I think I'll put Forest for 9th. Spurs, new coach, not bought so many players. Son obviously gone. New captain Romero. Madison injured. That they got in Kudos. And obviously they brought in Paulinho, so he's a good player. Former Fulham player. Spurs will be confident this season, especially with they having Champions League football. I think I'll put them down for 6th. Spurs. I think they will come back this season, and especially with the new coach. West Ham. West Ham is also an interesting one. They obviously brought in Callum Wilson. They have Wan-Bissaka, key players. Bowen, obviously their best player. I think West Ham will also be fine this season. But where do I put them? I think I'll put them down for 14th. There's not much to say about West Ham. They've not really bought players. Wolves. I'm actually worried about Wolves because they've lost Cunha, they've lost Ait Nouri, and they've not really improved on that players that left. I'm gonna take a risk here and say that the Wolves are gonna get relegated. They're gonna be one of those teams that goes down, which leaves me with there will only be 2 teams probably getting relegated with Wolves that's newly promoted, and I think Burnley might be one of those teams. Burnley they've been that team recently where they come up and go down, a yo-yo team like you call. So I don't know about Bournemouth. They brought in a good goalkeeper, Dubravka, from Newcastle. I don't know what else they bought. Oh yeah, they bought Kyle Walker. They brought Ugo Chukwu from Chelsea, Tuanzebe. But I'm not sure about Bournemouth. They might be that team for me. I think Bournemouth are going to finish 19th or 20th, one of the two. And Leeds. I think it's a straight shootout between Leeds and Sunderland for relegation. And I think Leeds are going to go down with Wolves and Burnley. They've got some good players here, Leeds. But I don't know if they're Premier League quality, that's the thing. So I'm putting Leeds down for 20th or 19th for relegation. And the last team is Sunderland. I see Sunderland surviving relegation. Obviously Bellingham is gone, but I see them just surviving and making it safe just based on who they've brought in. I think they've got more than what I got here. They've got Granit Xhaka, that could be a big signing for them. Experience. Masuaku, I don't know where you're looking at. Former West Ham left back. Adingra from Brighton, he's a very exciting signing that they made. And Ronaldo, they brought from Atletico Madrid. They brought in two left backs, but I'm not sure who will play where. But I can see Sunderland staying up and being the surprise team, and finally being the team that will break this curse of newly promoted teams going down immediately, because that's been the theme for the last few years now. So that, guys, is my prediction for the new Premier League season. Let me know in the comments your predictions, guys. Feel free to let me know in the comments, and I hope to see you guys soon.